Greetings, viewers, and thanks for joining me out in the shop for just a minute. A little update on the second gen 4runner project as it's coming along. You can tell the project donor truck has been losing parts left and right. Still got a lot yet to take off from it. Got a big list here on the window. But most everything in here that it needed to give up to me has been given up from the interior. Of course, still need to pull the engine and swap it over. I have run that engine several times up to temperature and it just runs great. I haven't done a compression test on it or anything, but while it's out, I'm going to reseal it, do some different with the intake and exhaust, maybe do an electric fan and some other things to try and get the most out of it. Haven't started taking too many things apart off of this one yet, but as I go, I'm going to mark everything real well because I've never had one of these apart, but that's not the point. Started swapping out some of the interior pieces on this, got the new carpet put in. It's much nicer than the old carpet I had in the other one. I did get this console from a first gen, and I know it's gray. I can dye it later if it's a big enough deal to me. A friend of mine gave me that. It's out of a first gen 4runner, but it didn't have the rear heat. So you get so much deeper a console because that rear heat's not there. So I wanted it for the depth there. The second console there, real nice. I put my brown pad on it because whatever. Came with a nice little cup holder too, and it isn't perfect, but I prefer it over the one that was super shallow. Then I've got over here to show you where all you got for a center console was that little tiny dip 2 knuckles deep. So not much to get excited about there. The old one was so gross, but it's gone. Made me an 8-ball gear shift knob from a cue ball, or from a pool ball, because I like to make pool ball shifters. They're my favorite. I've got a number 4 in my green truck. But anyway, the seats still need to go back in, bottom half of the dash. Several more things to do on here, but I wanted to give an update. It's so much cleaner and nicer. Got that new steering wheel put on, the other steering wheel put on. It's not all tore up. So yeah, that makes me happy there. I want to try and switch cushions on these seats. So I can switch the bottom cushion from driver to passenger and then put the most worn seat on the opposite side, on the passenger side, where it'll get less wear. When I get to doing that, I'll show you. It's pretty easy. Once you remove all these plastic things from the side, it's just 4 bolts that hold those cushions on. So when I get ready to do that, I'll show you that. Just so pleased. It smells so much better in here to get all that funky, nasty carpet out, and the funkier seats, as the seats were kind of funky and dirty everywhere. And these are so much nicer. I did get all the door panels. I'm going to switch those over for the nicer ones off the other truck. It's funny how a truck with less than half the miles is so rotted away, and this one with over 300,000 is in such good shape. But anyway, that's the way it goes. So looking forward to more, but progress is being made. I have this on the road before you know it. As progress gets made, I'll update you. Oh, one thing somebody asked when I was talking about these headlights that have the heat sinks and fan up front. Question was, do they heat up enough to melt snow? My testing so far, which I haven't had snow, but driving them in the cold, no, they don't get hot enough to melt snow. So once I actually get some snow, I'll update that, but all indications say no, they're not going to melt snow. So there'll be a link in the description for Oxido lighting and a coupon code you can use to get 15% off. So please check the description. Yeah, check the links in the description. Like and subscribe to my show if you feel like you would like to do that. I would appreciate it. Go to my Etsy store and look at the things that I have for sale there. I got some fun t-shirts and other stuff. So yeah, thanks for checking in today. Appreciate y'all. Have a great day.